For many, going to church is a solemn and traditional affair. It is a time for your best Sunday hat and a time for families. But for some, church isn't quite the regular affair that you imagine it to be. Some prefer a beer with their sermon. On George Street, in the old Planet Hollywood, now called the Star Bar, a church has taken root. Sola Church runs weekly on a Thursday night. This is the home of Sola Church, and we are here right now in the Star Bar. This used to be the old movie theatre. This is no ordinary church. Churchgoers read electronic Bibles on their smartphones. And communion? It's a glass of wine and some biggies. The founder and pastor of this church is charismatic 28-year-old Victor Tabitian.
Basically, I guess the story behind using a church and a bar is that we just want people to become Christian, and we think that we don't want to put any barriers, whether it's a church building, whether it's the people. We just want a location where people can come and feel free. We'd literally walked the entirety of the city and looked at every single venue you could possibly have a church in, including Nando's.
And the public's response?
They'll walk in and they'll sort of stand at the doorway and they'll go, "What is that? Oh my gosh, it's a church!" And then they'll sort of immediately walk out.
Would you go to church in a bar?
No, I wouldn't go to church, period.
No, I'm too drunk.
No way.
No, because I've had a few drinks.
Oh, if I'm really drunk, probably, yeah.
Not everyone thinks the same. Peter Smith, an ex-convict, has been coming to Sola Church in the last year.
I was convicted of a armed robbery. So yeah, I bumped into Victor. He in that condition he invited me to church.
So what does a traditional church think about all this?
If a Bible is opened here and a Bible is opened in a pub, what matters is that the Bible is open.
Hey guys, thanks for coming tonight. Please stick around and join us for refreshments. Our shout.
Su-lin, UTS News.